Tesla Cybertruck tests off-road skills at Hollister Hills. Tesla Cybertruck spotted at new high-speed V4 supercharger. Tesla has received more requests regarding autopilot and FSD from the Department of Justice. Tesla may add live object detection and more in an upcoming update. Let's get into all the details, so let's get started. Tesla recently conducted off-road tests of the Cybertruck's capabilities at Hollister Hills State Vehicle Recreation Area, SV, in the Gabilan Mountains. In the latest footage of the Cybertruck at Hollister Hills, one of these all-electric pickup trucks was seen ascending a dirt road while the other navigated the rugged course. The initial video was posted by Zenyuk, and some observers of Zenyuk's posts pointed out suggesting that Tesla's pickup truck appeared to face some challenges. Additionally, the Kilowatts shared a clip depicting an R&T struggling to climb a dirt road, illustrating the difficulties that all-electric pickup trucks, including the Rivian R1T, encounter when ascending rugged terrain. This highlights the demanding nature of climbing dirt roads for any pickup truck. Jeep owner David Tapley first saw the Tesla Cybertruck at Hollister Hills last month. He also observed that the Cybertruck had difficulty climbing some obstacles. Tapley stated that the Cybertruck might have had difficulty climbing at the time because its all-terrain tires were not aired down. Tapley also had the chance to chat with the Tesla team, testing the two Cybertrucks at Hollister Hills. The Tesla team had mentioned that Cybertruck deliveries might begin in late October. However, at the latest earnings call, Tesla officially announced that Cybertruck deliveries would start in November. Moving on, Tesla Cybertruck spotted at a new high-speed V4 supercharger. The Tesla Cybertruck was spotted at one of the automaker's new high-speed V4 superchargers, which have been popping up across the country as the Cybertruck heads toward its first deliveries. As the Cybertruck has been making its rounds for the better part of 2023, Tesla is preparing for first deliveries at the November 30th Cybertruck delivery event at Gigafactory, Texas. The appearance of the Cybertruck at the V4 supercharger, located in Sparks, Nevada, was spotted by Mardak, a member of the Tesla Motors Club forum. The Cybertruck is capable of handling the V4 supercharger's high-speed charging due to its 800-volt architecture, which the company confirmed last week that it would equip the V4 supercharger. This supercharger also drastically differs from the previous V3 design, and the features of the new charging stall bring a modernity to the experience. Tesla is using screens on the new V4 supercharger, which will likely display payment options. This was required to qualify for federal funding, as the Biden administration set aside billions for the expansion of the EV charging infrastructure. The screen was not active at this point, Mardak said, only displaying a white Tesla logo. Another feature is the longer charging cable, which went from between 6 and 6.55 FT with the V3 supercharger to between 9.5 and 9.8 FT with the V4. Tesla needed to include this feature with the new supercharger as it is the first to be open to non-Tesla electric vehicles. The V4 supercharger was first launched in the European market earlier this year, where Tesla offered supercharging to non-Tesla EVs for the first time. Several years ago, with other automakers having varying locations for their charging ports, the 6-foot cord offered with the V3 would not be long enough to ensure the cars would take up only one spot or even be able to charge. With the Cybertruck deliveries occurring in roughly a month, more V4 superchargers will likely begin popping up around the US, as automakers will also gain access to the supercharging network beginning in the spring. Tesla is preparing for that with the installation of V4 stalls. Moving on, Tesla has received more requests regarding autopilot and FSD from the Department of Justice. Tesla has received an increase in requests regarding autopilot and full self-driving functionality from the Department of Justice. The company revealed in its 10Q report for Q3 that for years, the features and functionalities of both autopilot and full self-driving have been under intense scrutiny from government organizations like the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, NHTSA, which has opened several probes to investigate the semi-autonomous driver assistance suites. It appears the Department of Justice has also ramped up efforts regarding potential investigations of both autopilot and full self-driving by requesting more information on both suites. Tesla said in a 10Q report it released after the Q3 earnings call last week. The earnings call was one of the more glum in recent memory, As CEO Elon Musk highlighted, unfavorable macroeconomic conditions that analysts described as a mini disaster. It appears more negativity is coming from the quarter as the DOJ is ramping up autopilot and FSD probes. Tesla was clear that no wrongdoing had been found by any agency. However, there is the potential for negative impacts on the company from these investigations. The NHTSA amped up its investigation into autopilot in late August by sending a special order to Tesla. This was in regard to a preliminary evaluation first opened in August 2021. Moving on. Tesla may add live object detection and more in an upcoming update. Tesla's over-the-air software updates deploy regular improvements to the automaker's vehicles, and many owners have watched the company slowly enhance their cars over the period of their ownership. One source is now claiming that Tesla will add a handful of useful features in an upcoming update, including live object on-road detection, supercharger congestion fees, and more. Ex-user and Tesla sleuth Green, the only reportedly looked at internal code for forthcoming software update 2023, rate, along with others. Green notes that the object on-road detection feature is not dissimilar from the functionality of Waze. It will use real-time data from other Tesla vehicles to report obstacles or hazards. Once an object is detected on the road, it will immediately appear on the displays of other nearby Teslas. Another feature that appears to be coming with the upcoming update is the addition of supercharger congestion fees for those charging beyond 80%. In addition, the update is expected to unveil an auto-dial 911 feature when airbags deploy, improved alternate route suggestions, and more. Green also alludes to other potential features, including text-to-speech for navigation expected to be debuted in China first, and something called karaoke tuning. Additionally, Green highlights other items in the code that he says he doesn't understand or doesn't have time to look into. As Nota Tesla app points out, Green spotting the features doesn't necessarily mean they'll be released, and it's still possible for Tesla to scrap some of these. It's equally possible that Tesla is currently testing these features with the intention of releasing them with a future update and maybe even with 2023-38. In the past, Green spotted Tesla's addition of a driver drowsiness icon before the automaker unveiled its recent drowsiness monitoring feature, and he alluded to the alleged deal mode full self-driving beta feature that was widely discussed earlier this year. Subscribe for more Tesla news from Tesla Global. See you in the next one.